I just posted my newest sheet pan dinner on my feed, and I'm going to demo it for you guys. You guys are loving these. It gets me so excited because I love them too. Another thing I love is Ryan just turned 1, and he's at that age where he wants me to hold him all the time. And it's hard to cook on the stovetop when I'm holding him. So this I can just chop, throw it in the oven, and then play with the babies. This one is for an Italian pork tenderloin. So you make a homemade Whole30 and Keto salad dressing that is so easy and so delicious. You marinate the pork in it, and then the rest of the dressing you'll toss the veggies in and roast. So good. First, I'm going to make a homemade Whole30 and keto friendly Italian dressing, and this is going to be my marinade for the pork chops, and I'm also going to drizzle it on all the vegetables that I'm going to use. So I already have olive oil here. I'm going to add in some organic red wine vinegar. And the rest of the ingredients, it's so simple. I have some grated garlic, a little sticky. There we go. And then I have salt and pepper, and then Italian seasoning. And I am using the Primal Palette Amore blend, which is their organic Italian seasoning. So just whisk it up, and that is it. It is all mixed up. This is such a yummy dressing. You could use this for salad too. So I have opened up the pork tenderloins, and I have them in this bag to marinate. So I'm going to pour in some of the dressing to be the marinade for the pork. But I'm going to save about a 1/4 cup that I will use to toss the veggies in. Okay. I'm just going to massage this in so it can really marinate, and then chop up all the veggies. All the vegetables here cut up. I toss them all in that same Italian marinade, and they're on a rimmed baking sheet. Make sure it's rimmed so the juices don't spill out, and then I lined it with parchment paper so that it'll be easy cleanup. And I did bell pepper, onion, cauliflower, and broccoli. Taking those marinated pork tenderloins out of the marinade and then putting them right on the sheet pan on top of the onions. And that's why I like to do the onions in the center, because the pork tenderloin is going to cook on them and make them so soft and juicy. And one last tip, I always fold this thin end. There's like always a thick end and a thin end. I always fold the thin end under itself so that it doesn't get too dried out when it is baking. Okay, ready for the oven. For a fun dip to serve with this, because my kids love dip, I have some of my homemade mayonnaise, and then I did a little splash of red wine vinegar, and then I'm going to add in some Italian seasoning and a little salt. Shawn's here slicing them up. It smells so good. I cannot wait to dig in.
Smells amazing.
Oh, Mama. What do you got, Ryan? Come here. Look at this beautiful plate. It's like a rainbow. This is going to be such a yummy dinner. And then the best part is the kids and Shawn already had their servings too, and we have all this left over for lunches. What'd you get for dinner, Josh?
I got rice, pepper, and broccoli. This good dip.
A good dip, okay.
Dip.
And what?
Chicken.
Chicken, yeah. And then Ryan's having just little bites of broccoli, of the chicken, bell pepper, and rice. And we just give him a few bites so it doesn't end up all over the floor. Watching these videos of my kids eat is so funny to me because this is like the end of the day. My kids are the messiest eaters you've ever met. Like, even Josh, who's 3.5, food is all over him, and I don't want to do any more laundry, so I usually just have them eat like in underpants or diapers, and then they're eating like on the floor on a towel just because Josh loves picnics lately. They look like such ragamuffins. It's very real life. For the pork, you can marinate it for as short as like 15 minutes. I'll just marinate it while I'm chopping all the vegetables and getting them on the sheet pan, or you can do it for like 2 days. Whatever you have time for. So more sheet pan meals